Let's go. Hello everyone! I did not check the audio and it is working. Hello everyone, welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Campaign 2 Arcade 12. We only have 2 players here today, so we're not gonna do anything big, we're just gonna chill a little bit. So let's skip today with Ass and start as usual with last session. Last session, you guys prepped for your upcoming trip to the Ark. But before traveling anywhere, Kane upgraded his weapon. Nope, this is...
Yeah, it's the last session.
That's right, yeah, it's the last session. That's right. Okay, so Kane upgraded his weapon while J5 prepared for the dangers of unstable magic in Olhom. Next, you guys split up. J5 and Artyom focus on crafting magical items for the party, while Kane and Ignis left for Lacordat to pick up Haley. However, upon arriving, you guys realize that the town is in turmoil. Heading towards the source of the commotion, you guys discover an execution of Akami, Kane's old friends. Sparing no time, Kane and Ignis dove into the people in charge, freeing the Akami members. And as you guys were leaving for Kontako, Kane realized that Emmett snuck off momentarily. He decided to tail Emmett, which allowed Kane to come into contact with Lamb, or at least someone pretending to be Lamb. After saying their goodbyes, Kane was able to part ways without causing any additional trouble. Perhaps those people were avoiding trouble with Kane to begin with. So, right now you've returned to Kontako with along with injured members of the Akami, as well as a body of a beloved friend. Despite Titania's death, they all kind of walk ahead, satisfied and determined by the looks of it. The 2 nobles that you have in tow resisted throughout the way, but several glares from you guys and a proper yank in their manacles, you're able to persuade them to follow you across the threshold, arriving in Kontako. The amount of people you carry with you caused several enforcers to rush over. They kind of spent some time asking what the hell's going on, but Kane handled it for the most part. J5, while you are upstairs, you are able to notice the commotion downstairs, so you are able to join with Artyom as well, joining in this situation. You can hear Kane working his magic, trying to persuade these people that these people are friends of Kane, so to speak. While they're in manacles, Kane just kind of like gives them an eyebrow kind of like wiggle, and soon enough the enforcers leave.
Oh my god.
Soon enough the enforcers leave you guys be, allowing Kane to bring the 2 people down to your basement for some interrogation, and the rest of the Akami enter your manor with oohs and ahs and awe at this large mansion that you have, albeit slightly underfurnished, if I recall correctly. You never really bought much furniture, just the basics of it. But,
yeah. I guess in a way we haven't properly moved in, huh?
Mm-hmm. But you are now here, back in your home. What do you guys wish to do now that you're here?
I will let the Akami to go and kind of like lead them to where Galvana is,
Mm-hmm.
so that they can do the resurrection part with Galvana, because I can only do reincarnation too.
Mm-hmm.
But generally, I think I'm gonna let Kane handle that and have to talk with Haley.
All right. Instead, what do you guys do?
Uh, J5. Do you want to talk to Tammy? You
Oh,
can
this unit assumes about this is about the
whether
class.
yeah.
The oh, what's the name again? The class orb. Let's call it the class orb. The
I
orb of classes.
can't remember what I called it. Items, magic items, artifact. Actually, I have no idea what it is, but continue.
Is this about giving her this class thing?
Yeah. I mean, it's totally your call. Uh, but it'd be good to
Well,
have her in our team. She could get like 6 level, you know. But I totally understand if you think she's not deserving. So
eh,
just check in with her. Maybe
as
that's something she can
logistically,
replace.
logistically, it is good to have another adventure with the class accompanying us on our next excursion. However, being this item, uh, the original owner is Master Elator. You should assume he would like this class to be given by someone that have good, uh, the best
Intention.
intentions of the people at heart. But don't worry, it's not too late for little Tammy yet. She's just consumed by
Right.
grief and thoughts of revenge.
Yeah.
Maybe a little time away from bad influences can soften her heart a bit.
Well, we could ask her. Uh, I'll call for
Okay, let's go.
Tammy in case she's like, we're still in the mansion, right?
Right?
So I'll just like call, hey, Tammy, are you here?
You wait for a bit before you hear Juju shout out to you. I think Tammy left for the library this morning. I don't think she's back yet.
Oh, well, want to go to the library, J5?
Okay. Uh, Before I leave the mansion, right?
Uh huh.
Yeah. Bubbles is gonna come here every day, casting what do you call that? Private
The
mention
spell.
on private sanctum on the mansion, right?
That's
On
right.
Castle. So the place is supposed to be safe from any scrying eyes.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. My question is this. Uh Based on our experiences, what are usually the times they try on me?
They. Go ahead, roll
I'm trying gonna
perception check.
yeah
That's retroactive perception check, Japheth.
perception. Can I maybe roll intelligence to deduce instead? Because usually Ignis is the one who say, "Hey, J5, the eye is there. J5, the eye is there." Right?
You know what? Sure, sure. Intelligence check.
Investigation. Let's go.
Alright. So with a 36, you would be able to recall that the eyes do not have a. I mean, they have a set schedule, but they don't have an exact schedule. They appear in certain time ranges. They do not usually appear during breakfast time. They usually appear during starting from around 11 or so, all the way until close to 10. And then
Ooh.
outside of that hours, they're more intermittent.
Mm. So this unit think is it's better we have this discussion in the mansion itself, where I will be safe from any scrying eyes.
I mean, Tammy lets us spend time there. We could just ask her to come here.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe we
also,
can
I
go fetch her over
here.
there and then have the chat over here. We can pick her up from over there.
Yeah, yeah. I just maybe after a short rest, cause I got bullied over there. I just remember my hit points 27.
Oh yeah, about that. Did we find out whatever happened?
You
Our
have
last
no
session?
idea,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So J5, you come down, you hear Kid's explanation about some of his friends that he brought over, but you don't actually know what happened because you can see Kane and Ignis is well, actually just Ignis is pretty battered.
Yeah, well, whatever happened over there? I thought you were going over there to talk with friend Haley.
I Yeah, and then apparently there was an execution of the group, so we. I forgot you. No, no wait, hold on. We dealt with it, and there were like two armies, and it's not like we were prepared. So, um, so yeah, I got bullied.
Hmm, that
Everyone was
sounds
targeting
hard.
me. So one person actually did a meteor swarm via scroll.
Oh
So
wait,
yeah,
hmm,
that's
that
why the
sounds
bully.
serious.
Of course, Kane didn't get anything because he's a damn rogue. But I mean, but yeah, I think Haley's gonna need some time to just come down from that. Titania died, so I brought them over to where Galvana is to help bring her back.
Well, this unit hopes everything is gonna be just fine.
Yeah,
They can still revive her back, right?
they should be able to, unless she's died too many times and she doesn't want to come back. But hopefully that's not the case.
Let's hope for the best. Well, come on,
Yeah.
let's go.
J5, I need to rest. Can you bring Tammy along?
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Okay, this unit will go and fetch friend little Tammy.
Thank you.
Ta-da-ta-da.
All right. So J5, you make your way yourself through the streets of Kontoko.
Oh,
Yeah.
instead of walking, it's gonna be a long way, right? So can I take one of those automated cabs or automated carriages?
I don't think they are available to the public. Those carriages are
Oh,
mostly for law enforcement or officials, basically. Yes.
we need to
Or
change that.
people who are rich enough to buy them. Basically, there's no
Oh, we need to
public
change that.
service.
Note down in my notebook to discuss things with what's his name again? Oh,
Remy,
I can't remember his name. Remy, yeah.
to start an automotive business. Oh my god! In the future, there's gonna be a
Uber, let's
car.
go.
There's gonna be a Ford Ass Ford. I don't know.
All right, let's go.
Right. You continue along the main road, walking through the town by yourself. People do notice you. They all kind of greet you a little bit. You are kind of a little bit of a superstar in this area, but it's been a while since your achievement, so the hype on you kind of died down a little bit, and you're just one of the many celebrities in town at this point. You arrive in the vicinity of the library. You can see there are students in front of the library. There are the open field area with sparse trees, but mostly well-kept grass and pathway that cuts through them. So you walk past several students going by, and immediately as you walk by, several students are like, "Ooh, is J5," and so on. They notice your presence for sure, but you make your way inside and open the door. Inside, you'd be able to see a gnomish librarian, a couple of gnomish librarian waiting at the reception. Upon seeing you come in, one of them immediately hops off their chair and begins fast walking over towards you. Greetings, Mr. J5. Welcome to our humble library. How can I help you today?
Oh, this unit is actually looking for a friend of mine.
Ah, of course.
Little Tammy, has you seen her around?
I'm not very familiar with Tammy. Do you have a description?
Short. She's a human.
Half elf, I
Half
think.
elf.
Half elf, yeah, half elf, yeah. Short half elf with orange hair, I guess, scruffy orange hair.
Gonna think a little bit. I don't think I noticed anyone came in like of that description today, but I'm sure we can walk around and see if you notice them anywhere. If you need anything else regarding books, please let me know.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'm gonna look around, trying to find Tammy.
You spend some time trying to find Tammy, but using your intellect, you would know the best spot to look for is in the Arcana section. So you split off, look for the Arcanology section, and you're able to see Tammy over there having several large tomes of books in front of her, several scrolls as well, and you can see Tammy sleeping on one of the books.
Oh.
Ah, we were she's sleeping. Okay. I'm gonna just sneak up to her and then try and then look at the books that she's reading. What kind of books are
Looking
she?
at the books, you can see that it is a little bit more on the theory of magic themselves, which is kind of strange because you never really figured Tammy of a study kind of person. But she is actually looking into the basics of Arcana, trying to understand the fundamentals of it so that she is able to cast the spells that she want to rather than the spells that she can.
Oh, okay. All right. Is she taking note or is she just reading without notes?
Just reading by the looks of it. No notes around.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm gonna sit right next to her
Mhm.
and try to, wake her up gently.
All right. As you shake her up, you can see she kind of like stirs up, immediately stirs up. I'm sorry, I'm not sleeping. I'm just reading. Just
Hello there, little
J5.
Tammy.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Well,
Reading
good.
on the fundamentals of magic?
Yeah, it's so boring. Like, there's not any pictures at all.
Yeah. Usually these books are written by old people, with years of years and years of time spent in seclusion trying to get these theories right. Maybe they forgot about the creative part of the process.
She kind of rubs her eyes a little bit. I want to learn more spells, but I only know how to make things go boom. So I thought like reading this might help. This is like beginner stuff, right?
Is it beginner stuff? Is it really beginner stuff?
Beginner in terms of to learn spellcasting, yes, it's beginner. But
Oh, is it beginner?
spellcasting in itself is an advanced topic. Like think of spellcasting as rocket science. She's reading Introduction to Rocket Science, basically, which is still
Okay.
advanced, but but not
But
beginner level.
she can cast spells,
She
right?
can cast spells. That's right.
Yeah.
So
What?
the way she casts is just not by studying and everything. She just does it.
Yes. Okay. I see. Um, can I browse around, see if there's any easier topic that she can learn before doing
Go
reading
ahead. Roll
all this stuff?
perception, investigation and perception check.
Let's go investigation. Let's go. Haha.
All right. With a
Books,
37,
man.
you do find a kid's book that talks about
Oh,
you know like apa engineering for babies, that kind of stuff, like spells for
Okay.
babies. Basically, it teaches the very
Oh my God.
basic terms of spellcasting and everything. What is somatic, what is verbal, what are the
Ah.
material, that kind of
Change,
stuff.
change the cover. Change the cover.
I'm not gonna change the cover. I'm gonna grab the book and then say, well, if that book is a bit too, advanced for you,
Hmm?
friend Tammy, maybe you should start with this book instead.
What's this? Magic for babies. I'm not a baby, J5.
Well, you see, agrees. You are not a baby. However, you need to understand the fundamentals of magic. Before going on a deeper stuff.
Kind of grumbles a little bit. Persuasion for me, real quick.
Wait,
With
does
advantage.
does does the book has pictures?
Oh yeah, pictures. Lots of pictures.
And also, it's got pictures. Look at this.
Oh my God.
Alright, 31. Fuck me. Kind of opens the book a little bit. A is for arcane. Kind of looks at it a little bit.
That is such a baby book.
Okay, yeah, I know this part. She kind of goes over to the next page. It goes on. S is for somatic. The movements that conjure up the spells and so on. It's like, oh, so that's what you call it. Next page. V is for verbal. Goes on. And like, while some parts are like, some parts she knows about it. She knows what magic is. She knows what spell slots are. She knows what fireballs are. She doesn't know that spells have these components to them that you must fulfill. If your hands are wrapped, you can't cast somatic spells, and so on and so forth. So, despite her arrogance, she is actually learning something from the book, and you can spend several more minutes just introducing her to a couple more books of the same caliber. And after the first one,
Okay.
she's actually more accepting of the books that you suggest, and by the end she would have maybe like a stack of 5 books that she plans to borrow and bring out from the library and actually try to read at home.
And also, I'm gonna suggest to her. Well, while reading all of these books contains a lot of information. But in order for you to properly to take the relevant information you want to learn, you might want to have a scroll of parchment and ink and a quill with you to
What?
write down the information that you think that is important.
I mean, I'm smart. I can keep it all in my head. I know, like, he starts counting, like, 15 spells, yeah.
Well, friend Temi, yes, you are really smart. Smarter than most girl your age. However, I'm gonna show all the books in all the books in the arcane section.
Uh-huh.
There are a lot of books over here and a lot of information. It is better that you write your own stuff so that you don't forget. Especially when you grow older, you will start forgetting stuff.
I'm an elf. I live long.
And that just shows that you'll forget even more stuff than normal humans do.
You're right. Can we stop by a shop and buy some quill and ink and parchment?
Sure, let's do that. Let's go.
She grabs the bunch of books.
It's on Disney will buy you the best parchment and the best quill.
Oh my
that you
god, she
want.
might inscribe her first
Yeah.
spell.
Let's go.
You bring her downstairs to the counter. There was a tiny bit commotion because you can only borrow 3 books, but she wants to borrow all 5. But you use your weight a little bit as Amazing Spicy 7 to kind of like give a little bit of leeway. Oh,
No. It will be like, you can only borrow three. Tammy's gonna borrow three. I'm gonna borrow three for Tammy. Using my game.
Perfect. Even better. Very well. That is easy enough. Just need to register yourself here. Ask you to fill in your name for membership card. So she gives you a membership card as well,
Yeah, we
J5.
have a membership card.
Oh,
I
wait, oh,
think.
wait.
You do have a membership card?
We made a membership. Is it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's here. Like
I,
a long
I
time
thought it
ago.
was in Flotant, the membership.
Was it?
I don't think so.
By the time we got to Flotan, it
Must
was
be
already
must be
registered.
expired already at this point. So
Wow.
you
Oh,
register
yeah.
a
Only
new
been a year.
membership.
Oh,
Sure. If it's expired, I'm gonna, register.
Renew it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Renew it. Yeah.
Register your new membership.
Because J5 is not the one who likes to bend the rules.
That's fair.
If the rule says you have to register, I'm gonna register.
All right, there you go. You pay up 1 silver for the membership, I think, and
Alright.
you bring back the piles of books, and also brings back the pile of books. You guys stop over at a magical shop that you know. I'm assuming Trinket's Trinket. As you purchase a little bit of ink and parchment, how much are you buying for Tammy, J5?
First level is like 50 gold.
But she can only do she can already do first levels, right?
Yeah, she can do up to 6, I think.
Okay. Considering Tam is trying to, cast 6th level, right?
She's trying to cast
no.
7, but she's
Oh,
learning
7th
right
level.
now. She's basically like going back to fundamentals and learning from level 1. But in essentially, like, she's good at sorcerer spellcasting. Now she's multi-classing to a wizard, basically, and learning
Wizard,
from
okay.
scratch. Yeah.
Okay. Wait. If she's learning stuff, right? Then I'm gonna, buy supplies enough if she wants to, scribe, let's say, 5 first level spells.
5 first level spells. So that's 50 gold per level. So 5 first level would be 250 gold worth.
That's
is expensive.
Yeah.
Nice.
Already done.
So J5, you splurge over a large amount of scrolls and very expensive inks that they have host here. The owner, Percival, happily takes your coin, and you walk back outside. Now Tammy carrying all the books. No, J5, I guess you'd be carrying all 5 books, while Tammy is carrying a paper bag filled with like scrolls and inks and so on. And you can see she's like a kid with brand new toy, very excited to start jotting down notes now, apparently.
Okay. While we're making our way back, right? Can I, try to look around, see if there's any, people in distress trying to, doing not distress as in, in trouble, but having difficulties that we can help.
Okay. Perception check with me. See what you find.
What I can find.
Natural 20, that shit. So
Damn.
with
superhero sense.
with a 21, let's see what injury that what stuff that you're able to see. So as you guys are walking by some parts of the city, you can see some of the buildings are being repaired and maintained, going about as usual. And then you can see that one of the scaffolding that people are using to get to the higher floors, trying to polish the stone walls over there, you can see that with a little bit of nudge, it can start to kind of like be very dangerous for the people up there. And before you could even say anything about it, you see the one remaining kind of like piece of wood that's holding the thing together slips out, and immediately the scaffolding starts to deconstruct before your eyes as it starts to collapse on one side, causing the gnomish stonemason that was working on the wall over there just now fall down, but was able to grab onto the gutter of the shops, trying to hold off to the roof, trying for dear life not to fall. Immediately, people all around starts panicking a little bit. You can see a couple of people rush over to the ground, trying to catch, him if he falls or anything like that. Tammy notices it. Yeah. So go on, J5.
While that is happening, okay, I'm just gonna look at the guy because Featherfall is on a reaction, right? So in case he falls, I'm gonna cast it, okay. But before I do that, I'm just gonna say to Tammy, well, friend Tammy, there seems to be a man in distress over there. What do you think we should do?
He looks at the guy, looks at the people that's kind of gathered around the floor. Let me.
Come on, Tammy.
The people down there, I think, got that covered, right?
Oh man.
Well, I'm gonna nudge her a bit more. Well, are you sure they're going to they got it covered? If the man falls, it might hurt him a lot.
I guess. Kinda grumble a little bit, and she puts her bag of scrolls and inks down and starts to sort of roll up her sleeves and starts walking and cracking her shoulders a little bit, seemingly trying to assess the situation on what she could do, and then stops and then turns around. J5, I can only destroy things.
Okay. Well, destroying things. Well, I'm gonna look at her and then kind of smiles a bit if I can smile. I mean, my light and sprite to cyan. Okay. Well, that is good that you know the limits of your capabilities, but you also have to understand that by saving this guy's life, that you are willingly trying to do good. You have to do this out of the kindness of your heart, not just because I ask you to do it, or it's not just because that man might get hurt. Just understand that bit of Tammy.
Meanwhile, the guy's like,
In the background.
I mean,
J5 got it. Basically, if it happened, if he does fall, but Tammy kind of stops for a bit, kind of thinks. I mean, he never did anything for me. Why should I help him?
oh man.
well, that's the fundamental of being a good person. You do something good without asking for anything in return. Remember when this unit found you in the library, teach you how to help you with understanding the fundamentals of magic, even buying that scroll for you. This unit is not expecting anything from you. This unit did all of those things out of the goodness of this unit's heart.
He kind of looks at it. I mean, I help you, Mr. J5. You're like super cool and stuff. But like, some people are like bad. Do you want to help bad people too?
People are people. It doesn't matter if they did good or if they did bad.
Oh no.
What matters is your good deeds. It's your action.
Kind of scratches her hair a little bit, looks at the guy as he lets go. Don't shoot! As the people get ready to kind of catch this burly gnome there as he falls. She turns, snaps to J5. She can't do anything.
I'm gonna cast Featherfall on him. I'm not gonna let him fall down.
And he floats. At this point, you can see Tammy going like, surprised and a little bit afraid at the guy falling down, but upon seeing you stopping the person from falling, uh, she relaxes a little bit as the guy slowly and lands on the floor without any harm. The people around notices what you do and immediately the typical in movies when someone helps, like a small crowd kind of forms around you a little bit as they cheer, give you applause.
Okay.
The whole
I'm just
yeah, going on.
yeah, I'm just gonna ignore the crowds and then kneel down, but too closer to Tammy and said, "Remember that feeling, friend Tammy? You felt, a little bit of, horror and fear as the man falls down. The way you felt for that stranger, the man you basically know nothing about, that shows that you are actually good at heart. So why not take a little step, a little step forward next time when we see someone in distress, we help them."
She nods.
Okay.
Okay.
Good
She
child.
looks at
I'm
the
gonna
guy
pat.
again. Yeah, go on.
I'm I'm gonna pat her in the head, and then okay, let's go over to that guy and make sure that he is actually okay.
The two of you make your way over. The guy immediately rush over towards you, J5. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. J5. I don't know what I would have done. Pretty sure I'm going to break my leg on the fall there.
Well, that is actually a dangerous act. May this unit know who's your supervisor is?
Oh, that's the looks around for a bit. Mr. Johnson over there kind of points over to a dwarven man who just rounds around the corner, looking a little bit panicked, but then seeing no issues in the area, so he kind of relaxes a little bit and walks over towards you guys in the group there.
I'm gonna, strictly reprimand him, about unsafe conditions at work site, The scaffolding should be inspected daily before use.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir. All time just nods.
Okay. Everything here is dangerous, even the tools there. And I'm gonna start inspecting all the tools. Are they in good condition?
And going through the place, you were able to find 24 different infractions in terms of workplace safety and everything. Yeah, you know that this place is definitely cutting some corners to get the jobs done over here.
Report.
I'm not gonna report. Come on. It's not my job to report, but I'm gonna just recommend this all these improvements that they're gonna make, right?
There, the guy gonna nods the whole time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Apologies, sir. We'll make sure everything goes well from here on, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, yeah, everything if everything is all is well, but remember, cutting corners gets people hurt.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. We'll invest a little bit more in security, sir. He nods.
Okay, good luck on your work.
The couple of people kind
Okay.
of goes over to the gnome and everything as they all kind of resume the protocol after a workplace injury like this. But yeah.
All the time while I'm doing that, I'm gonna glance over at Tammy, see how she's taking this, how she's reacting, to my actions.
Insight check for me, please.
Oh man.
Inside. No worries. Still good at this.
Yeah.
Hey, you're rolling really well.
The proficiency, man. Proficiency is now +6. You look at Tammy, you can see that she's not smiling per se. In fact, she's not really aware about the situation that's happening in front of her. She is taking your word to heart and processing it. Like, to her, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it kind of conflicts with what she believes, what she does. So she's taking some time to think about it, process it, even seeing the situation. This time you are reprimanding the guy, so you're not being good per se, but then you're not reporting him, which is kind of gray there. And she is just trying to process everything. She's unsure, very confused at the moment.
Well, on the way back, I'm just gonna, recap all the things that we've seen, we've done, and I'm just gonna, tell her, explain to her why I did not report the things and all that because of kindness does not mean actually
Uh-huh.
punishing people. Sometimes you have to understand people makes mistake. You have to understand this and that, right? So I'm also gonna explain to her that even though I don't kill, it's my choice. But death and combat actually happens, and I understand that, right? It's not that I'm opposed to killing; it's that I'm the one who does not want to kill. And being a good person doesn't mean you don't have to kill, right? You don't have to hurt other people,
Yeah.
but you have to always remember to be kind to everyone.
She listens, she processes. You're not sure if she's taking it to heart, but she's taking your opinions into account. She thinks about it, and by the time you reach home, she kind of tugs at your arm a little bit. I think I understand what you're trying to say. I don't know if I'm a good person, but I'm going to try and help people. I don't think I'm good at helping people though.
No, at least that's a start, friend Tammy.
She smiles. And
Not everybody's gonna be. Not everybody's gonna start right away being good at what they do. But the most important part is to try.
she gives you a kind of like a half-hearted nod, kind of like understand, and then continues walking over towards the manor. At this point, Ignis, you would have taken your full rest. You feel refreshed at this point, so go ahead. Roll your short rest. Roll all of it. Heal up, heal up, heal up. You might use all your dice actually to go max.
Nah. It's,
You want to go max? We're in
Why
a safe
would I?
place.
Eat before.
Yeah.
So, you make your way out. You see Tammy is running inside with a bag of quill and ink and parchment. She just runs past. Hi, Agnes, as she goes inside the room.
Hey, you don't. Oh, what? We haven't
Yes.
seen each other in a while. You don't want to give me a hug?
She places the bag on the floor, runs over, tackles you, gives you a hug around your stomach, and then runs back, grab the bag of parchment and inks again, and she raises it over her head. I got new toys! And she rushes off to her room.
See that? Damn, kids these days.
Agnes, you turn around to see J5 carrying a stack of 5 books. Mostly kid books, by the looks of it. Which is weird. Didn't know J5 needed that level of education, but okay.
So how did it go?
Well, along the way we saw someone in distress, then it kind of friend Temi is kind of how would I put this
How would you put it nicely?
shocked, I guess. No, not shocked. Felt bad, I guess, that she couldn't do anything to help him,
Okay.
and that makes me think that there's still good in her.
Yeah, that's good.
With proper guidance, with proper proper mentoring from the correct people, I think she can grow up to be a good person.
Yeah, but we're not always here to mentor her, though.
Sure, true. We are not always here, but uh, uh, what's our mate again? Name again?
Juju.
Juju.
Something.
Me, Juju.
Juju. Maybe Juju can, teach her, or maybe Gilvana can teach her as well.
That's true. Although, I don't know if Gilvana can teach her, seeing that she's more of an arcane caster and Gilvana's more of a divine. They kind of usually
Oh,
clash.
it's not teaching her about magic or anything. So teaching her to be generally a good person.
Uh, yeah, I suppose so.
Well, considering her background, being caught at a small age, being detained for just merely be for just being able to cast spell, and then all her recent experiences that
I'll,
she
I'll, I'll say
had to
you're,
deal with.
I'll say you're smart enough to remember she didn't get imprisoned for having magic. That's Empire stuff.
Mhm.
She was arrested because she's the only suspect in the burning down of several houses.
Oh, I
Aw.
thought it was because she has magic. Because
No,
the places we were at was like, hey, you
Uh,
have magic. You gotta go now.
yeah, that's Merodrath. Wolid, if I recall correctly. That's within the Empire.
That was the one we got prison in?
No, you guys did
yeah,
prison in Dinas
the free
Finur.
cities of Reed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, didn't we
there's
meet her there?
yes,
yeah, we
and
meet
over
her
there,
there, but
magic is
Dinas
not
Finner.
illegal. The place where
Oh
magic is
no,
the place where magic is
I thought
illegal
it
that
is
was
illegal.
illegal.
is.
We were detained because we were spellcasters. Remember?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind that.
They really didn't like magic people.
Yeah.
And we were like
Everybody's
mostly
fault
magic
didn't like
people.
magic. The empire, takes a step a bit more instead of imprisoning, but
Instead of
enslaving.
visiting them, yeah, you can get license.
Yeah, you can get license, but you get that crystal on you. Well,
Ugh.
considering what she's been through, well, it makes sense that she's acting out a bit. But Disney believes there's still good in her.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that. I guess, but it does mean it's too early for her to join us right now. Maybe in the future, but we
Well,
do need to set up some people to help her when we're not around. I was
no
thinking
worries.
of my mom, but I don't know if my mom's like open for another child.
Well, but no worries. There's one more thing that Disney is gonna have to talk to her about. Well, if you excuse this unit, I'm gonna just walk towards Tammy's room,
Uh-huh.
Uh,
drop off her books.
okay. Let me know if
I
you
mean,
need
Ignis is
help.
free to join. Yeah, I mean, Ignis is free
Oh,
to follow if she wants to.
Are you following?
Okay.
yeah. I'll follow.
So the two of you go over to her room where you can see it's a small room. There's a bed, a desk, a closet, but that's about it. But you can see that she's already like having the stacks of parchments and like sprayed out open on the table. She has an inkwell already open. You can see some of them spill a little bit on the parchment, and she's now trying to dip the quill that you bought her, kind of her tongue sticking out, trying to like write down, but the ink is not coming out for some reason.
Aw.
Okay. I'm gonna set the books right next to her and then sit right in front of her.
Ink won't come out.
Well, oh, do I know why?
She's writing it wrong. To write using a quill, you need a specific technique where she
Oh
is
yeah.
not utilizing it all.
Okay. I'm gonna tell her. Oh well, there's a specific technique to do that. However, before that, I'm gonna produce the arc. I'm gonna produce the arc. Put it right on top of the table there, the middle of the table.
Uh-huh.
Friend Tammy, little Tammy, there's something that we need to talk about.
No?
Oh.
Well, this item on this table here, uh, it's a gift of from this unit's mentor, Master Elator. With this item, it might help you to be able to cast higher level spells if you gain enough experience.
She
And
kind
I'm
of
gonna
goes
still put my
over.
hands on it. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
she
gonna
kind of she
gonna.
kind of looks at the orb and starts poking it a little bit. What does it do?
How well it will give you a class. Disney believes it is a wizard's class.
She's so excited at this point.
Okay, hold on, Tammy. This is a very, very important item, and we can't give it to just anyone.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
Well, Master Elator entrusted this item to this unit in order to give it to someone that is capable of doing kind deeds, good deeds. Just like the one that you've seen that we did earlier with the man on the scaffolding. I'm gonna ask Tammy,
Why
do
are
you
you
think
like,
you are capable of doing that? Those
Well,
kinds of deeds?
because she excitedly ready to say yes, but then she stops herself mid sentence. And then
Tammy?
she.
Having a class is a big, big responsibility. That means you're using your power not just for yourself, but for the betterment of others too. It's not something to be taken lightly.
She slowly retracts her hand from the orb, looks down, not wanting to meet your eye, J5. And she says. She just shakes her head.
Oh,
It's okay. I think you can find it to someone else. Maybe Luca. He's pretty nice.
Tammy, what's wrong? I will incite her even though I ask her.
Sure, go ahead. She wants that orb. She wants slash needs to gain more power. But she doesn't want to lie to J5. She
Oh,
replies, I don't think I'm a good person, Mr. J5. I mean, I don't care about
What makes
that
you say that?
guy. I mean, I don't care about that guy. I I want to kill the emperor, like burn him and like turn him to like ashes and then like kick him off a cliff, you know, like that. I mean, I don't even want to help people. Kind of boring. I was going to be better, cause J5, Mr. J5, you like you you you're so good. And you want me to be good, and I can be good if you want me to. I might not like it, but I do it. So if you're looking for a good person, she pushes the orb back to you, G5. It's okay. I I get stronger in a normal way, like I usually do.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her. Well, friend Tammy, what do you think makes a person a good person?
You know, like give money, save people, uh don't burn people down. Um, he just goes on, humming for a bit.
well,
Well,
Tammy, if I don't think I'm good, then you know how many people I burned when I was 10? when I was younger than you. Wait, no, your age. Sorry.
You like to burn people too?
I was the pyromaniac. But the only reason it was not that awful is because, we're resistant to fire and I live with fire genasi, so it's not that bad. It's like splashing water onto someone. It hurts kind of a little bit, but it gets better later on. So, but I don't think that's evil. I think that's just it's normal to want to, you know, kill someone who wronged you. We have a lot of people we need to kill.
I'm so confused. So killing people's okay?
Uh,
I'm gonna answer. Uh, it is okay, but to a certain degree. Remember this, little Tammy. Being good is not, it's not uh being doing things that you don't that you know you're not hurting other people or anything. Being good means doing the right thing. And what that right thing is usually what your hearts want.
but what if what her heart wants us to kill the emperor?
Well,
Well,
killing
technically, that's
you
what we're
want to
trying to
kill the
do too.
emperor. Nah, well, little Tammy, you said you want to kill the emperor, right?
Yeah.
And that is out of revenge, right?
Yeah.
Like friend Ignis said, it is okay to want to hurt the people who wronged you, but actually crossing that threshold is not that easy. If the emperor were to stand in front of you in a weakened state, and you have the power to kill him, it's not as easy as you can kill him just like that.
She stays quiet, just listening.
And when that choice appears in front of you, and when that situation appears in front of you, that basically you have two choices: either you kill the person who wronged you, or you let them go. Either choice is not wrong, either choice is not right. You have to decide what is the right thing. For example, the emperor has proven to be not a very good person. His plans actually causes harm to a lot of people. And if we don't kill him, if we don't, imprison him or do anything to stop him, he will continue to hurt a lot of people. Does that mean that, by letting him go, that we're doing the right thing? Not necessarily, right?
Mm, yeah.
So we have to take actions. So we have to take the necessary actions against him.
She.
And
Go on. Give
and that is what being a good person means. Doing the right thing. Sometimes the right thing does not align with what you want, but you still have to do it, regardless.
She pauses for a bit, ponders your words. She still not making eye contact with both of you. I mean, I just want to avenge avenge my friend. I don't know if it's right or not. just wanna hurt the people that hurt him. Is that right?
Mm.
Oh, there's no answer to this. It's all gray. Well, it's not right and it's not wrong.
It's
You have to find that out for yourself. When you get to that threshold, when you get to that situation, and you have to decide what is right and what is wrong.
Tammy, it's not easy. Even we have trouble with this. It's something to ponder. We may not give you this orb now, but if you have an answer, you know, we're here. We'll keep watch over you.
She nods, then turns back to her paper, and just wordlessly picks up the quill and just kind of starts writing circles without ink. Ink is not coming out from the quill.
I'm gonna walk right next to her and then teach her how to correctly use the pen. The quill.
Uh-huh. Easy enough. You spend some time to teach her using the quill, and after a while, she's able to write her own name. Afterwards, she says thank you to UJ5, and afterwards, you leave her to her own devices. She's not opening any of the books that you brought home. She's still looking at the parchment, just scribbling, doodling on it. Definitely deep in thought as the door closes behind you.
Mm.
And before I leave, I'm just gonna tell her that we're about to go on an adventure, right? In a few days.
Mm-hmm.
If she finds her answer, the answer that to the question, if she's capable of doing the right thing, she can just
Find Juju
yeah, find me
and
around
ask
here.
for the stone. Mm. You know of sending stone, Tammy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave one to Juju so she can contact me at any time. So
Okay.
you yeah. If you want to talk to us, and if Juju doesn't have anything important to say, you can use it to talk to us once a day.
Oh wait, we should ask her if she wants to follow us on this excursion though.
But she's only she doesn't have class.
But she
She can
is
cast
high
level.
leveled.
She can cast sixth level spells though.
But
She
she
can
doesn't
move on
have a
her
class,
own.
she'll die. And
Don't
she's
die then.
squishy.
Stay on the
It's
back
like
lines. She need
it's like
experience, combat experience.
well, I mean it's gonna cap out because she doesn't have a class. I'm just
I
saying.
still think it's a good idea for her to bring her along. Just let her adventure along with us. See how we do stuff.
Yeah, but we're going to Olhom.
We're going to Literalis first, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask her she wants to follow or not.
Of course she wants to follow. Maybe ask her during dinner time. It's a bit much. You just ask her a lot now.
Yeah, not now, I guess. I think.
Muted VM.
All right. So you leave her by herself as she ponders the existential question you pose to the 6-year-old,
7-year-old, no?
7-year-old.
I'm pretty sure she's 9 or so.
A 9-year-old. I don't
I don't know.
remember,
I don't know.
guys.
Take a look, but for sure.
You return downstairs. At this point, the day is starting to get a little bit late. You have dinner for a bit that Juju prepared. This time, some roasted vegetable with a soup, kind of like some kind of a soup or stew at the center there. Afterwards, is there anything you guys want to do? Is there anything else you guys want to do?
If my schedule is free, I just want to, teach Tammy, spend time with Tammy, teach
Yeah.
her stuff.
That's fair.
I will check on the map and see if the arc is still red or not.
Alright.
Yeah, still green. Wait, whatever
Yellow.
the color is.
Yellow, right?
Yeah, yellow.
Yeah.
You throw it on what?
The map on my shield.
Right. You place your shield down on the floor and you throw your dice onto the shield. Like magnet, the dice stops rolling off the shield and rolls back to the center before floating and then projecting the locations of the 6 arcs.
We don't see the 7th?
You do not see the 7th.
Oh, we can only see inside arcs?
Wait, I thought when we tried in the arc, it showed.
It did.
Yeah.
You
can only see it while we're in an arc.
Oh man. Wait, then we can't go there.
No, we have to, go back up, go inside the arc and, do it again.
Yeah. Okay. Then that means if we go to the Terralis, we need to come back here anyway. So we can.
I mean, if you wanna do a side quest before doing this arc, you can complete the Precurium arc while we're over there.
No, we're on a time crunch. Okay, but it does mean that we may have more time than we thought.
But we still have to consider that the Empire spends a lot of people. They spend a lot of resources for people to studying the arc. They might have people stationed inside and they realize something's changing.
Yeah. Well, we can just ask for the answers.
Ask for the answers?
Yeah, from, the Sanguinims. And do the Precurium arc. Then we'll upgrade our dice twice,
But here's the thing, the Sanguiniums have what 6-sided dice, right?
They have a
4,
6-sided 6-sided dice. That's right.
Yeah, but
So they're not gonna know the
far-
answer to the rest of the other 6 puzzle or challenges.
I mean, so far the only one that's kind of related to that is just the one in Quantico. The rest has not been like, numbers.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
So we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, true. We don't know.
What say you? do you wanna go to another arc and then another arc? Or should we just focus on the task at hand?
I think we should just focus on completing the other arc. Does not do. Yeah, we won't get the loot, but we just upgrade our dice, right?
Yeah.
And if we want to upgrade our dice, we can just do that. But
do that later.
I think the easiest way is to go to the Contocal arc because we know everything.
Yeah. Okay. So Littoral is just to get allies and then come back to Contico.
Alright.
So I'll go there let me see if I have the spell slot. I could go there tonight. If you do, you want to follow J5 or not?
Yeah, sure. I'll come with. If nobody else is gonna come with her, we don't want to go in alone, right?
All right.
If
Yeah.
something is
Okay.
happening.
So this
Because I thought
time,
we could go after you spent time with Tammy.
yeah, for sure, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
we're gonna go tonight, right? So I can spend the whole day with Tammy, and then
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit
with
time
the
after the dinner and before the dinner. So once everybody's kind of chilling, you guys make your way out to your tree outside of the castle. You get ready and you cast transport via plants to teleport all the way to
Literally.
Literalis. I'm assuming the tree to the north of the lake, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
The one closest to the castle.
All right. The tree opens up as you make your way through, and on the other side, you are greeted by a more dry air, slightly warmer, a slightly more dustier environment of Literalis. You can see it's night right now, but you can see that the town is still lively with lights coming from candles and torches from the various buildings. You can even see glowing humanoid figures floating over the main castle and also occasionally over several buildings away from the from the villages, basically. You would also be able to see the factories that what do you call that, Rex had starting to get into business as well. It seems like for the most part Literalis is BAU, business as usual. You make your way along the lake, following its path to head towards the town. The people over there, some of them do recognize you, some of them not. It's still kind of strange seeing the occasional giant undead roaming through the streets, or flanked by several town guards, and then you also see several zombies kind of like plowing the land. Some of them work as security guards. You can see several armed skeletons are roaming around the streets as well in formation, and yet all the people in the town just acting like they're, just another fixture. They prefer walking around the skeletons more than the zombies because the decaying flesh still produces an unpleasant smell for the most part. But you're able to make your way.
If I see any,
I'm sorry?
I'll bloom a few flowers if I see any.
All right. And as you walk by a couple of them, you can see Ignis creating several flowers on top of the undead, and so some of them has pretty flower on their heads and all that stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
You arrive at the manor at the center of the city. You walk over to the reception, and upon seeing you, the people kind of nods and just allows you to walk past. The guards as well escort you as you make your way across the bridge to enter the Sanguinum estate, where on the other side you would be able to see the high elven figure awaiting you. Well. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Hi, Victoria. I'll go over and give her a hug.
Still hesitant to give you a hug, yet she
Aw.
still kind of she does not push you away though. She just kind of like pats your head twice, looks to J5 looking dapper as always. And where are your other friends?
Well, Kane, there's something going on. There was something going on in what's that place, Lackerdad, but so Kane is kind of handling it, and Artyom's kind of deep in his research and making stuff.
Well, it's always nice to have all of you here. tell me, as she turns around and begins walking towards the building, what brings you to our little piece of the world here?
I look around. Any eyes?
At this point, yes, there is. Over
Up a
J5.
much. G5. Eyes. Oh, maybe we should
Right,
get to a. Wait, hold on. Maybe we should get to a place safer to crying eyes, literally. As I look at the eyes on top of J5.
She looks at the direction that you're looking, looks back at you, Ignis, and then her expression changes to a knowing look. Ah, Rex's room it is.
Wait, there's what?
It's
You
the
guys put
closest one.
Oh, okay. I thought you put a protection there. Eh.
Well, there is protection there, but we have several protection of those rooms. But since he's being a little bit, what's a kind way to say this? Still not nice, Ignis, but sure. Veggie at this point. I guess we might as well use his room.
Okay. Well, at least he can hear too.
So it would seem. Didn't bother trying scrying on him. Good to hear he's still in there at least.
Yeah. I've been sending him messages once in a while when I can spare the slot.
He brings you over, walking inside, heading towards Rex's room. On the way there, she asks you, J5, how's your friend, by the way? A little bit disappointed. Artyom's not joining you tonight.
Inside, is he actually disappointed or?
Go ahead, roll inside check.
Come on, don't film me now. Okay. Not so bad.
That is a 23. You have no idea, if you're being honest. She's very enigmatic, able to mask
oh
her.
my god.
Mask herself. A bit difficult for you to understand if she's
I rolled a
actually
23.
interested.
What do you mean?
Looks at J5. Well,
That's it. But unfortunately, he's a bit busy doing, crafting items.
of course. Don't you have people doing that for you nowadays?
Yeah, we do actually, but given the urgency of things, we have to craft things quicker.
Alright, fair enough. You two are the best crafters in the world at this point, I feel.
Well, I'm sure this one is sure there are some other groups out there that can craft just as quick or even quicker than us can.
Somehow I doubt it, but here she pushes open the door, and upon entering inside, you see the eye that's been following J5 this whole time disappears.
Damn it! I mean, the only reason I can't scry on wrecked yours is what you're saying?
I'm sorry?
You mean this room is protected?
It is. We put it on recently, since he does a lot of stuff in this workshop over here, so we thought might as well get this room protected. But if you're so worried, don't you worry, she's not here. She's in the chantry within the building, so don't you worry about that.
Wait, who?
The chantry. A small temple to the Lord of Coins.
No, who is she talking about?
Rex.
Ooh.
Rex is in the temple then?
Yes.
He can move?
No, we placed him there, you dolt.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Figure
Why?
that it's better she have some divine intervention with him given that his soul is nowhere to be found, apparently.
Oh, well, we know where his soul is. It's
Well,
just a bit hard to retrieve it.
yes, I've heard. Ami Maloa, was it?
Yeah.
Sounds like a pain, but well, I'm sure Callista will come up with something soon.
Where's Callista, by the way? We haven't
Off
seen her in a while.
somewhere in the world right now. Her task previously was to find talented people to rebuild the city, but now that our Lord Rex here is a vegetable, we've been asking her for a more dire matter, specifically finding where this Ami Maloa is, which apparently is in the Empire, which is not great. And now,
Yeah.
figuring out if there's a way for us to retrieve the soul. I'm not
We use
surprised
that
if
information as well.
I'm not surprised if she's already somewhere within the Empire right now.
Is she wearing the thing? Is she wearing the necklace? The blocker?
Of course. Necklace, cloak, all of it. She should be the...
It's cloak too? Oh my goodness.
Yes, cloak of invisibility. Sorry, a ring of invisibility.
Ah.
Make sure she's not going to be able to be found unless she wants to. The cloak, on the other hand, is a cloak of ravens, allowing her to disguise herself as a bird, should need be. And then, of course, your necklace to block communication. Yes, sorry, J5.
I don't know if you know this, but there's one individual working for the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Goes by the name of Farsight.
Yes, one of the children.
Yeah, one of the children. Well, she can see through all illusions and disguises. If you can come in contact with friend Callista, maybe you might want to warn her about it. I'm gonna give her the description of Farsight.
Oh, no, I know
Little goblin.
Farsight. Yes, I know
Yeah.
Farsight. I've heard she has sight beyond sight. I did not think she actually can see beyond illusions and stuff. I guess she's on your level, huh, Ignis?
More like I just got to her level. Even then, I feel like she has better range than I do.
Satsu.
We're trying to gather as many people as we can and all the power that we can to like confront the Empire. But it's such a big task. I have a feeling he's keeping all the great towers near him.
Well, I'll have you know that it is a stupid idea to go against the Empire, but I'm sure Rex will happily support you and thus dragging all of us into this conflict of yours, so I guess I'm in.
Well, he kind of can't say anything right now, can he? Or do anything. And someone still needs to run with Heraldus.
She walks over to kind of like a liquor cabinet that Rex has in his workshop. She uncorks a fancy bottle of wine and pours it for herself. So what's your plan then?
Well, the last time we thought about it was sneaking into the Emperor's bedroom.
Another brilliant idea. Stupid, I love it. What are you planning to find in there?
A lot of the things.
We've got hold of an information that's saying there is some kind of secret in the Empire's diary that we should learn about.
Oh yes.
And in Emperor's
her-
Diary, I mean, the Emperor's Diary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny thinking the Emperor is keeping a diary like a little girl.
Yeah, well, we know it exists.
Alright. Well, if you're looking for Callista, I can put her in contact. Then you should be able to coordinate with her if you require your help. Sneaking in is more of her specialty.
Yeah, we have
However, perhaps you should, if you can come into contact with her, maybe warn her about Farsight first.
No, of course, of course. Actually, you guys could do it as well. And she kind of like pulls out a piece of paper over here. So this is our schedule for her to take off the necklace. We scheduled it in such a way it is depending. You see this column here. So this is the moon cycle, and this is the day of the month. And then this is the day of the day of the week, and you can use this to find what hour is she actually taking off the necklace. She will be available for 1 hour if you want to communicate at that time. So want to take note of this? She kind of gives you the paper. Make a copy. I only have one, so write it down.
Okay. Instead of making a copy.
Yeah? What power are you using now to show off?
Wait. I got new stuff to play with, right? Okay.
Okay.
Where is it? Oh my gosh. No, not that. Oh, wait. I should have it though. Is it not in my thing yet? I bought the item that not Minesleever thing. The Harry Potter shit, the pensive thing.
Yeah, Minesliver.
Minesleever, yeah. Oh, it's not in my inventory. Where is it? God damn it.
No, encode thoughts, you mean?
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Encode Thoughts. Yeah. It was a wand or something, right? Like, no, it wasn't a wand. What the fuck was it?
It was a wand. It was an
No,
item.
it wasn't a wand. It
sure.
was something else.
It was a bottle, so that allows you to just
Yeah.
extract something. I just cast Encode Thoughts at will.
Yep.
I don't recall what the item is. I don't think I wrote it down anywhere.
Let's put it in then. It's a bottle then.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna memorize it. So next time if you want to see it, I'm just gonna encode that thought and
So that it's visible. I need to actually read what does Encode Thoughts do. But yeah. All right.
Put it in.
You're smart then if you can memorize all this. She folds the paper, puts it back to her pocket.
Oh, it's J5. She's probably the smartest person I know.
She kind of swirls the wine a little bit before taking a sip. She exhales, satisfied, having her hit of alcohol for the night. She turns to you guys. Now, your plan is to go against the Empire by sneaking into his room and stealing a diary. His room is literally the best guarded place in the whole world.
Yeah.
What do you have that makes you think you can do that?
We found an old blueprint. It's old, but it could stand as a base to figure out the layouts, We're dealing with a dragon, and it's one of the hordes.
Well, that's a start then, if you actually have a blueprint of the city.
I'm gonna, pull out a thought.
Okay.
Using this stuff about the blueprint that we saw and then share it with her.
All right, let me just
Case, she
actually
can give it to
see what
Kalista or
does this
something else.
spell do now. Encode
Wait,
thought. Putting a
I'm just
finger
gonna
to your
screenshot it.
head, you pull a memory, an idea, or a message from your mind and transform it into a tangible string of glowing energy called a thought strand, which persists for the duration, aka 8 hours, or until you cast the spell again. The thought strand appears in an occupied spell within 5 feet of you as a tiny, weightless, semi-solid object that can be held and carried like a ribbon. Otherwise, it is stationary. If you cast a spell while concentrating on a spell or an ability that allows you to read or manipulate thoughts, you can transform the thoughts of the memory that you read rather than your own. God damn. Alright.
This price roll with attack thoughts.
So you can pull out other people's memory if you have those spell activated.
As well, yeah. Yep.
Casting this spell while holding a thought strand allows you to instantly receive whatever memory idea I see. So you immediately get it into your head. All right. So you pull out a strand on memory and she holds it. What am I supposed to do with this?
I'm gonna give the item to her. Let her attune to it, and then she can cast it, right?
Yes. Yes. Well.
An hour?
Wow.
I mean, this lasts for 8 hours,
No, I know, but you need to attune for an hour.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, we're having dinner, right? We can, just have a chit chat.
Exactly. I need to know where have you been? What's this about dragons and so on. While I attune to this, I won't be talking, so you talk. She begins to attune to the magic item as you do this.
Before she do that, I'm gonna pull two. I can only do this one at a time, right?
Yeah, one at a
wait,
time.
wait. Since I can pull a memory, can I pull an extended memory? One is about the blueprint, and then about the what do you call that? The arc, yeah, the final arc.
A memory
Can I
or an
mash it?
idea? I'll say it's two
Yeah, can I-
different. I'll say it's two different ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if I want to show her two things, we're gonna have to spend 4 hours at least.
Yes, yes.
Oh my god.
Learn the spell, Daggett.
Yeah, I should buy the scroll for this though.
It's a way to share knowledge without being misunderstood, basically.
Yep.
Alright, let me attune to this and read whatever that is. In the meantime, wine? Whiskey? Scotch?
Sure.
Alright. Go
Also-
ahead go ahead and raid his liquor cabinet right there. Yes, Cygnus?
Oh, I'm gonna read the liquor cabinet because my newfound obsession, alcohol. Let's
Oh
go.
my god.
J5's gonna be a drunk wizard. But yeah, go ahead, Ignis.
Wait, why are we using encode thoughts to tell her about the 7th arc again? I don't follow.
Wants to show exactly where the location's being displayed in the arc, and also exactly what he saw in the blueprint.
Okay.
Yeah. So she'll have the memory of it. It still won't be exactly accurate, but she can get an idea of how certain J5 was seeing the blueprint
Yeah,
and
but
everything.
it's my memory though. It's not that when I release stuff, people can misunderstand, right? It's my memory, my thought, right?
So you
So all the
understand
things,
exactly without any miscommunication or anything like that.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, so as what do you call as
Maybe we should get Rex here. Shouldn't we? I mean, I haven't seen him in a while, that's all.
I mean, we can go to the chantry later. You can go to the chantry now while I attune to this and enjoy some alcohol with my buddy J5 over here. Clink the glasses. Clink her glass with his.
Yeah, don't get. I hope you guys are still lucid when I come back.
He's a machine. I'm an elf. I'm sure we'll do fine.
Elves are not really known for their good constitution.
We live forever. Shut it. Glug 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 glug.
Alcohol poisoning is something.
All right. As she does this, that's why we're gonna take a break a little bit, as all this is happening, and we'll see you guys back in 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. Take a break.
Oh, this is longer than I thought.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So, Ignis, you make your way out of the room, hearing Victoria and J5 chattering in the background, talking about alcohol and how the fact that J5 have recently had a mouth. Meanwhile, he's been living with a warforged that just chugs alcohol all the time. So she's a little bit confused on that end. But you make your way following the path to the chantry. You've been there before when you wanted to unlock... Oh shit, don't remember what his name is.
Heinz.
Heinz. In fact, Heinz might still be there at this point.
Yeah.
So you make your way out to the middle courtyard. You know which door leads to the chantry. And so you push the door open. It's dark. It's quiet. You have this horrifying image, statues of 7 dwarven figures looking down upon you. The chairs, the pews in this room have been pushed aside. And the only one remains in this room is two wooden beds that's been placed at the center of the room. One has the unconscious Rex, and the other is Heinz, who is, by the looks of it, sleeping, as he did not react you coming into the room.
Oh dear. The chantry is good for... I didn't know the chantry is good for cultivating vegetables. I'll just come in. Do both of them are sleeping?
Heinz seems to be sleeping. Rex, you don't know. Rex has always been kind of like just wide-eyed, open, unable to do anything.
But he can't even close it?
No.
He can't even close his eyes?
Not manually, no.
Oh no. Oh. I'll approach and just like I'll approach Rex.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll wave just to see if there's any hint of like recognition in his eyes.
You stare at it, trying to see if there's any sort of recognition, but nothing from the other side. No reaction, no movement, no nothing.
Then I'll wave in front of Heinz, see if he's awake.
Heinz, you can hear...
Okay. I'm gonna try to move Rex's body because I remember Victoria saying that he's developing a bit of a muscular
atrophy.
Atrophy. I thought it was okay. Never mind. Yeah, just how bad does he look now?
Right now, he looks like he's lost a significant amount of his muscle mass. Still muscular than maybe someone like Artyom, for example. But he's definitely skinnier than when you last saw him, when he was, still fully active and all that. He's used to be very muscular for a nerd. But now
he's just
closer to Kane, if
nerd.
anything.
Oh, okay.
Still has some muscle to him, but yeah. Looks like he hasn't eaten for a while.
Oh no! What? Why don't they feed you? I'm gonna go and find food and come back.
Easy enough with the servants in the house. You're able to bring back some bread, and you realize he can't exactly chew.
No, yeah, I would know. I'd probably just get some congee or porridge, you know?
All right, you
Or
ask the
blend
servant
some
to cook
meat.
some. You ask the cook to make some porridge. A little bit late in the night, but regardless, she accepts your command and begin making the
Oh,
porridge.
I can make it. I
And
know how to cook.
instead, Ignis decides, you know what? I'll make it myself.
Does it take that long?
You spend about an hour or so chopping
15 minutes. It's
vegetables.
not that long to make a porridge.
Sure, 15 minutes it is. Very quickly, you make a porridge and then you bring it back to the room. You see the sleeping Heinz and unconscious Rex. What do you do?
Send him a message. I mean, I'll stay next to him. I'll send him a message saying, Rex, are you awake? I'm next to you. Have you eaten? Need some porridge. Bit spicy, maybe.
Hey, yeah, I saw you just now. I have eaten. Um, but I guess I could do with a little bit of porridge.
Okay, I'm gonna try and feed him.
He opens the mouth and you manage to pour the porridge
He
in.
can open his mouth.
You can open his mouth.
Okay, I'm not gonna pour it. You know, slowly spoon one by one. Open it, spoon in,
Yeah, exactly.
close.
And
Make the
he's not
motion come.
exactly chewing or swallowing or anything, so you
Yeah.
slowly make sure that he doesn't choke. Pouring porridge bit by bit by bit.
I'm gonna send a message. This is inconvenient, huh? I'm so sorry.
Tell me about it. Can't even read books anymore. That was a joke.
um, It is so hard. I have to like keep talking to him when it's ending. Okay. Um, I think this situation will take a toll on Ignis. Kind of like she would look visibly frustrated that she needs to use sending, but she still wants to talk to Rex. Um, but she also doesn't want to talk too loud that it wakes up Heinz because you know they're kind of is the wooden bed like laid down or like a coffin? I don't know why I was thinking of a coffin when you say a wooden bed. It's just two
Uh,
coffins at the
it
center of the room.
looks closer to like a stretcher, just a makeshift bed for like a temporary place.
Okay. Um, I'll send in the message and saying, "Are you comfortable? Doesn't look like it. I could ask them to bring you back to your room, but then I can't talk to you."
As comfortable as I can be, Ignis. Can't exactly feel anything right now, but it's nice to see you here. I missed you.
I'll whisper I miss you too and give him a kiss on the cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'll say because it's no one can read inside my mind around here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll check again that Heinz is definitely asleep and not pretending, you know?
Seemingly still asleep. His snoring still progresses.
Okay. I'll send another message. Say,
Saying,
we.
I think I disconnected for a bit there. Can you repeat?
No, I didn't say anything. I was stuck
Oh,
thinking.
okay.
Okay. I'll say there's a seventh arc. We want to go find it. And then we plan to sneak into the Empire's bedroom to find dirt.
You hear from the other side, Rex replies, Sounds like a Tuesday, alright?
Um, anything, if there's like any laughter or whatnot, I will do it in person rather than like in messages.
Yeah.
And every time I send a sending, I will look at him. So just kind of like we're having this conversation in our mind.
Yeah. Sounds like a Tuesday, alright? But for real, that Emperor is something else. Don't
another
die.
message. Another message. I know I'm scared, but seems like the only way to get you out of this. He has Ami Maloa, who has you.
You, at this point, see a drop of tear running around the side of his eye, running down to the back of his head. And you hear in your mind, Fuck! I hate not being able to do anything. I'm sorry you have to go through this sickness. I really am.
Last message I can do, and I'll say it out loud, like last message. Kind of mouth it out, and I'll say, not really yours or mine, just the consequences of our actions. We have to do this sooner or later. See you in my dreams tonight.
I'm not a religious man. But at this point in time, I pray to all kinds of gods and otherworldly being out there. Please protect my Ignis.
I'll give him a kiss and just a hug, and I'll just say out loud, I'll come back. Gotta talk to Victoria about the thing. I'll sleep with you tonight. Hopefully without Hines as doors. Yeah. Maybe I'll get someone to bring you to the room. Okay. See you soon. And I'll give him I give his hand a squeeze and just kind of leave the room slowly.
Make your way outside. The guards waiting outside of the room gonna give you a salute as you leave your own merry way. You make your way back into the room as you see J5. How much alcohol have you been drinking, J5,
Oh my
while in the
God.
room?
as much as Victoria.
Oh no!
Constitution saving throw it
Oh my god!
is.
No worries. This is G5 we're talking
Do
about.
you...
See?
Oh wait, is that a
Yeah,
4? Okay, is
yeah,
that a 4?
Yep.
You rolled a 21.
Ye-
Fuck me.
yep.
Yep.
Alright, well, might as well roll for Victoria. 1 second. Do you have advantage on con save for poison?
No, I don't.
I thought you resist them.
But no, I don't resist poison. I'm just immune to disease.
Mm.
Oh,
Poison damage resistance. Poison damage, not poison condition.
Alright. You see on the other side, upon entering the room, you see
oh, the
Ignis.
smell.
You see, yeah, you hear the smell of different kinds of bottles of alcohol that has been opened in the room wafts out. J5, who you can see have like 5 different glasses of different shapes and sizes. Apparently, he's been sampling all the different kinds of alcohol Rex has stored in his room.
And taking notes on the the exact taste and all that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Victoria only has 1 glass and a couple of empty bottles of wine. Her face is flushed. She's resting her hand on her arm right now upon seeing you come in. Well, look what the cat brought in. Took you long enough. What were you doing? Making a porridge or something?
Yeah, like literally. I just thought he could eat some more, but it's really hard to feed him.
Exactly.
Eh.
Well, at least he's alive. Our king of the country. Rex Sanguinem.
This is will drink to that. I'm gonna take a glass, hold it
Oh
up,
god,
and drink.
does J5 look worse?
J5 seems very composed, like no reaction to it, to the alcohol he's been drinking at all. He seems to just be enjoying the taste and slight buzz.
Huh.
Victoria raises her cup. Here. And downs another glass and starts pouring and realizes the bottle is empty. Opens the cabinet.
Is that really a good idea? I feel like there's a lot here. 1 hour is a very long time.
Really? 2 bottles only? What kind of shitty wine drinker is he? He stands up. Oh, I guess he's out of wine. And at this point, I'm assuming we're gonna start discussion, right?
Yeah. You want me to lesser res you? Wait, hold on. Do I have it?
Don't worry, I haven't even using my spell slots. Lord up above, we have drank a little bit too much tonight. Getting ready to do some business. Grant soberness to your little slave down here. Amen. And immediately, well, that was unbecoming of me. Apologies. Wine and all that.
Mm-hmm.
She sits back on the chair, crosses her leg, starts to arrange the 2 empty bottles that she had drunk. Now, back to business.
Right.
Your plan.
Wait, why did you wanted to use the encode thoughts with Victoria again?
Oh, right. You want me to read this? Kinda holds the strand of silvery hair. She casts encode thoughts while holding the strand. What is the memory that you shared, J5?
The blueprint of a floating city, right? That we found in the Dragon's Heart.
All right. She receives that information with a raised eyebrow. Oh, that might work if you're being honest. I wish Callista's here. I think she would get a lot of use of this. Then she can maybe supplement it with what she found. Actually, you know what? That might not be a bad idea. Mind if I borrow this for a bit?
The item right now. So
A
yeah,
thought?
I'm gonna
Go
the
on,
item
J5.
right
Yeah,
the
the item.
bottle. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
the bottle. Right. Yeah. Yes. Sure. Go ahead. Yeah, you can borrow it. Borrow it. Just make sure you don't lose it. That is a very useful item.
Don't worry. I'll uh I'll pass along this information of this blueprint that you have. I don't suppose you have the physical copy.
We do right. Back in our
Do
home, right? We put everything.
should be I should have it now actually. It's in our
Oh,
bag of holding.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I mean, if you're not using it, maybe I could pass it over to Callista. She can update it with everything she knows. That way
Maybe
we'll
we can
have
copy it actually, because we do need it. We
she
have a heist master
she
on our
takes the
side.
book and then looks at its thickness.
Oh,
All right then. It's gonna take
how would you
several
give it to her
days.
though?
I'll just message her, ask her to come back. When she's here, I'll just give it to her physically. Or perhaps maybe I could teleport somewhere closer.
oh, about that. Looking at Ignis.
Yeah. Hey, remember about the seventh arc?
Yes, you spoke of that. Which is insane, first of all. By the way, I may have not expressed my exuberance upon hearing that, but you found the seventh arc?
Yeah,
Well,
Gilvana found it actually.
well, what are you waiting for? She kind of pulls out a map, sprays it onto the floor. Show it.
Um, you can't.
What do you mean?
You can't see it outside of an arc.
What?
We
It, o-
only
it
found
only
out.
appears when you it only appears when you throw the dice on the map that is inside an arc.
That's dumb.
It's ingenious actually. It ensures that the people that are thorough with their arc investigation to find this seven arc.
Sounds very contrived, but okay, I guess that makes sense. All right, so seventh arc, great. So which one are you guys doing first, the arc or the heist?
Well, given the
Yeah.
nature of the arc and possibly that the empire is no have knowledge about this as well, and we thought we're thinking about going for the arc first.
All right. Wait, the Empire knows about this?
we we don't know if they
Uh,
know about this, but we're
we as
assuming that
Yeah,
they know. They have a lot of informants.
That's true. They have like a horde of adventurers under them.
And seeing how
and a
they
ton of
collect
dice,
these
and
things
yeah,
and
they
gaining
have a lot of
power
dice
from
as well.
that.
One by one. Ignis first.
Saying seeing as they kind of collect these things and get power from that, and seeing as we've also been stupid enough to give a lot of powers to them, I feel like we should take some of this just to have more leverage against them when we do, fight against them later.
That's true. That's true. J5?
And also since most of our fellow arc hunters gave up their dice to the empire,
It
so they
is a
have access
surefire
to a
way
lot
to
of
just
dice.
gain. That's true.
And also, this unit remembers they managed to turn one of the arc in Kolodina into a tourist attraction.
Yes, I have heard of
Oh,
that.
anybody could. Oh no, anybody could find it
Yeah.
now. I forgot about that.
Well then, time to get going then. I'm assuming you're looking for people to join you.
Yes.
And where is this arc exactly?
uh,
That's the huge problem.
I'll get out the map and You know how Literalis is here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the arc is just here.
Her eyes widen.
Mhm.
Oh, for all the idiots in Sangam. In Olhom.
Yeah. So we're thinking we have to get teleporters, and mine are only, dependent on trees, which we don't know if they will have.
Yeah.
And that also means I need to keep a slot
I,
empty at all times.
I guess I can bring a mage, friend of mine.
Oh,
Been introduced. We need a high level spellcaster since, you know,
yeah.
I've been introduced to this adventure. One second, what is his name again? Oh no, I don't remember.
Steve Stevens. That's what you do.
One sec, yeah.
Oh, you're stepping.
Alright. It's this human spellcaster right now, Olhom. He's pretty good with his magic, and I think he'd prove useful for us.
She can she? Oh
He,
yeah, right. You said
he.
can can he cast teleport? Does he have levels?
I don't know about that, but seems like his magic is kind of spread out. Actually, he's a all-rounder. He can heal and he can teleport.
He can heal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. That would be great. That we don't have to get Haley to join, because she is just kind of reeling from the tragedy.
No.
Will you join, or should you stay here for the sake of Callista?
Well, if you want to pass this information, I can ask Dar. If you need me, I can go with you. You just pass this book over here to Darren and ask him to pass it over to Callista.
Okay. Would Sorrow join us?
That I don't know. She's
How is she?
been she's been a little bit more responsible ever since Rex became, you know. He's been taking care of Rex for the most part. Feeding him, making sure he's not bored, reading storybooks apparently. But she might. If I'm being honest, she might.
But then who would entertain Rex, I guess?
I'm sure we can have servants do this stuff for him, so don't you worry about that. But honestly, it's up to you. Who do you want to bring? Character selection screen. Gee.
Okay, okay, okay. From the list that we have,
Yep.
all up till Tammy is basically unlocked, right? Is Haley, showing interest in this arc, or
Haley would be interested in joining with you.
Okay, yeah,
right?
exactly. But I have a feeling if he can heal, I have a this is
Uh-huh.
player, player intuition. What if this is Katie?
Ooh,
What if? Because, the
What if,
other
right?
wizard cleric that we know, that we knew, is only Caleb. And he
Yeah.
is an all-rounder. So,
Yeah.
like,
Let's bring in what? Victoria and him?
no sorrow though, but we're really full of spellcasters.
Yeah, exactly.
We're like super full of spellcasters. Caleb's
One
gonna be
beholder
so
party's
bored.
useless.
Yeah. I am thinking we could um either not bring Tammy or not bring Victoria. I still want Sorrow in.
And not bring Victoria then. Yes.
Because we do have Gilvana.
Yeah, we do have
But
Giovanna.
Victoria can teleport?
No, he teleports using the mage friend that he has. She has.
Oh, okay.
And just so you know, Victoria's higher level than Gilvana right now.
I know! Victoria's level 17! But Gilvana's level 9!
But
But
Gilvana found this
is
art
the-
for you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know!
TikTok.
Okay, wait. Since we're bringing Haley and someone else that can teleport, we can bring more than 9, right?
That's true. The wizard can teach Haley teleport.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 teleporters. So we don't actually have to choose. Wait, no. Then we don't have to. The limit is now 12. Back to the dice.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Victoria, Soro, new guy, and one more.
Oh, Leia, you guys. How do you spell OL?
One
Yeah.
second. OLE
Then bring 2 more.
IA.
Cool. Oh, Leia.
Human, wizard, cleric, all rounder.
Caleb.
Hint. Caleb, maybe. Eyes. Okay, so that's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 people now.
So
just
let's go
like-
Makoa and Fire.
Yeah. We really want to make fire. Goddamn. Okay. Okay, fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Pyre and Makoa is the other 2 people that you might bring, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we need physical fighters as well, right? So those 2 are physical fighters.
Those 2 are physical fighters, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Alrighty.
mean, if you want to
Well-
just okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Alright, I will let Sorrow know. And I'll pass this book over to Callista. I'll be sure to make a duplicate. And then I'll pass it over to your home. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we're kind of leaving in like another day.
Oh no, I understand, but you're not going to do the heist anytime soon. Right?
No, yeah. We can if it should be safe here.
I'll leave it with Darren. Darren can find some intelligent people in the town to duplicate this book. And then the duplicate, I'll send the original back to you. The duplicate will stay with me until Callista can get here. And then we'll pass the book and hopefully she can complete her research. Alright, this is exciting.
You don't
Deadly,
sound excited.
but exciting. Well, the last time I joined you, I became this. Pointing to her body. Now, mind you, I'm not complaining. The only one above this one would be like an angel or something. I'll take that if you have any in store.
I
Like
can't determine it. Unfortunately.
And don't you dare turn me into like an orc or like a giant or something, alright? Something
the next
beautiful.
time we bring you back, it's not gonna be reincarnation.
Perfect.
Unless you get turned into dust, then that sucks. Then it's really up to chance. But nature goes where it feels right. So right now it feels right for you to be an elf. So maybe if you keep be if you are at the level of an angel, maybe you'll get to be an angel in your next reincarnation.
Can I say I am a woman of the cloth after all?
Well, to be fair, I did turn Kay into an angel, so who's to say, it can't be done twice?
Okay, there you go. Right. When are you planning to leave for Olhom?
Well,
Tomorrow then.
we still need to get find Makoa and Aspire to join us.
Let's say I'll meet you in Kotakol in 2 days.
Yeah. So,
Wait, aren't we moving tomorrow? Right.
I think
but when are
I think you're
but we
staying in this place for 2 days. Yesterday was one day. Today is what day? This is the same day that you came down from the Ark.
Yep.
And then the next day is the second day. That way you can craft all the wands that you need there just now.
Yeah. Okay. And then the third day.
And the
Okay.
third day is when you guys are trapped.
Yeah, so 11
Yep.
Alroca is when we're going.
All right. I'll see you there then. I'm gonna go some shopping and put on some armor. I hope it still fits. I've been drinking too much.
Might this unit suggest to bring any spell scrolls that might be useful?
Why? Oh, right.
'Cause-
No long
Oh.
resting and all. Oh my god, yes, no long resting.
Yeah.
And
Also-
she kinda looks at how many spellcasters do we have with us?
A lot.
We're going to be useless after 3 days, aren't we?
Well, as long as we don't spam.
Let's hope we find the art before then.
She nods.
I completed a spell that can change your form if you want to be an angel, actually.
Yeah, I was kidding.
Well, I'm not kidding. I'm just saying, when you get, a lot of play, and some gems, and we can change you into whatever you want.
She gonna actually considers it. Duly noted.
Ignis's business signboard. Become the you want to be.
Yeah! Oh my
It's
god!
plastic surgery.
I'm a surgeon now, guys! I'm a plastic surgeon too! I'm not just your regular old doctor. I can heal the boo-boos. I can bring you back to life. I can change you. What do you need?
Skin problem? No more. Just change it to something else.
Thank you. Oh, you want to fly? I can do that too. I'm also a pilot. Damn.
My god. Alright. After the whole meeting with Victoria, hashing out the details, by the time you are done, it's quite late in the night. Victoria offers you a room to stay if you so wish, but I'm assuming you're not staying.
I will.
Let's go back.
I'm gonna-
Oh, okay.
Rex
But I
stays.
can- I can
Ignis stays
bring you
then.
back. I can bring you back to Quantico if you want, if I still have a spell slot for it.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I'm gonna go back.
I will ask Victoria to, or someone actually, to bring Rex into his room for the night.
Okay, then there's a couple of guards there that will happily assist you to do that. Bring Rex back into his room.
I don't think
And,
that is weird or anything. I just, okay. Never mind.
and the two of you rest for the night. J5, you return to a very tired Artyom. You give the Dr. Stone high five and you switch places. Now J5 continue as Artyom gets some rest. And as you guys go on about, yep.
Sorry, before you end the day, I do want to do something with Rex, but we can kind of continue it in text RP.
Okay, sure. Gotcha.
So, yeah, unless you have something else, if not, I'll just continue.
What do you want to do?
Okay, so once they bring Rex into his room again,
Mm-hmm.
and like I'll just say hi again, and I know he can't reply me, but um, I, y- when I say see you in my dreams, I can do this now. So, but I need you to sleep, and I don't. I know he can't reply me, but I assume he'll say yes, and then I'll just close his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Let me see. Do I need to sleep for this?
No, you do not. You are
Ooh, what are
casting a
you
spell.
casting? Dream? Are you
Yay!
casting
So,
dream?
once Rex's eyes are closed, I don't know if he's actually asleep or not, but I'll wait a few minutes before um he actually goes to sleep, because I think I need him to be asleep.
Mm-hmm.
If the target is asleep, the messenger. Or he can enter a trance state. But no, I want him to be asleep. So after a few minutes, I'll tap into Shirley. Hey, Shirley.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see what I see, but I saw you can do this dream spell.
Yeah. About,
Well,
to interrogate someone while they're unconscious and all that. It's always useful.
yeah, but can we use it for another purpose this time around?
What are you planning for? Is this some weird sick fantasy you have?
Well, not really, but will you be looking if I use it, or
I mean, I'm attached to you. I'm the one casting the spell. What do you think?
it says you can. I thought it's me casting the spell.
Using me. What do
Oh,
you have in mind? She gets
look,
more and more panicked.
it's nothing weird. Okay, my fiance is kind of a vegetable right now, and we can't really, talk unless we use sending. So, like, I thought it'd be nice if we could go on a dreamscape and just kind of spend the time
Dream
there.
date.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, like on a dream day.
all right, all right. That's
Whatever
something I can
happens,
do. I'm used to making nightmares, but I guess dreamscape works too.
yeah, and I have an idea in my head already, so it's not like you don't have any, And if you want to make some monsters, that's fine too, but make it something like we can easily just destroy, because I think he needs some ego boost right now, because if look at him, and I'll make him look a bit more muscular than he actually is now, like
Hey, hey, hey. You're using me to cast a spell, so you do you.
okay.
You don't need to
So
justify your action. The more you
I
justify,
know.
it just sounds weird.
I just don't want you to feel, we off guard. So I'm just giving you a heads up.
Hey,
But
always nice to see young romance.
oh, okay. So I'm gonna create the dreamscape to be like the waterfall that we first kind of had that deep conversation
Mm-hmm.
with, like starry skies, some nice waterfall, and basically in that dream it'll be him looking like how he was before he turned into a vegetable,
Mm-hmm.
and me in my usual usual garb.
Clothes that you never change your clothes for the
Hey,
past 2 years
I
at this point.
what do you mean? I do change my clothes.
So which logic are we going with here? Do you never change your clothes, or you have a bunch of clothes that look exactly the same?
The second one.
Second one, okay. We're going the
um
shonen route. Gotcha.
yeah, and the conversation I'll do it more, I think, in text RP. uh and but other than that, it's just the way the dream goes is we're gonna like talk for a bit, hang around for a bit, and suddenly, some monster's gonna come, and I'm gonna. I assume Rex just kind of.
So and you're already orchestrating this in your head, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah,
excited about this. And
yeah,
upon casting the spell, you see through the mist. You see a silhouette of a human figure begins slowly walking into frame as this young human man looks forward, looks towards you. Agnes, that's you.
yeah. Welcome to the dreamscapes. It's a spell, but it's better than just sending. And 20, we can only say so much in 20 words. I don't think I'll waste so much time, and I'll just go and hug him. I don't know if it feels real or not. Does it feel real?
It feels like a dream.
Ah, yeah, okay.
It's a dream spell, so it's real but not quite at the same time. It's just strange, but nice. And as you guys go on this mini dream adventure you have here,
Yeah.
I guess that's where we're gonna end our session today. As Ignis, the next day, as you guys return to Quantico, you guys do a quick trip to pick up Pyre, who is always excited to have
Yeah.
another adventure.
With fire, I'm just gonna how I'm gonna approach it is I'm gonna send him a message to say, Pyre, we're going on a super secret adventure. Want you to join us, but you have to tell no one or you're not coming.
Pyre will dutifully accept. You're not sure if he actually follows your orders, but he definitely accepts. And the other, is that everybody you're
Makoa.
bringing? And Makoa as well, which
No,
we
we
will
couldn't find
resolve it.
Makoa.
Like, not you guys know, but yeah. That's where we're going to end our session tonight, guys. Thank you very much, everybody, for playing. A little bit of a short RP session because not many players here today. But next week, hopefully, we can continue to the arcs and actually do stuff over there. For now, thank you very much, everybody, for answering my question. No, that's the wrong that's the wrong outro. Thank you very much, everybody, for playing. I'm going to stop here for now, and we'll see you guys next week for more Paragon Lost. And
Next week is my
Arcana to,
birthday, so we have
next
to
week.
play.
Tell that to Artyom and Kane. Make sure
And
they
then-
come.
We have to play.
All right. Okay. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.